Okay, well, welcome everybody, and thanks for joining me and wanting to learn about the Slim Down Challenge. I'm doing this partly because of my own need to do a Slim Down Challenge. Over the last few years, I guess 3 or 4 years, I've had two major injuries, one to my knee and one to my ankle, which incapacitated me in quite badly. And because of that, I wasn't able to move like I normally do, and subsequently put on quite a few more pounds. My clothes are not fitting the way they used to, and I'm not liking that a whole lot. And there's been some amazing new changes in the company that I'm with, so I thought this is a good opportunity to do a quick little thing for people to introduce them to some new stuff and to hopefully get feeling a little more energetic and hopefully shed some of those pounds. So hence we're going to do a 1-month Slim Down Challenge, and I'll give you the details here later on. But as I said, the reason that I'm doing it is because my clothes don't fit me anymore, and I'm tired of that. A lot of people, when we put on weight, will have low or no energy. A lot of times there are health issues that come into play. Sometimes the health issues come on as a result of the overweight. Sometimes the weight comes on as a result of the health issue. And so it's sort of chicken and egg thing there. So lots of times we have a lot extra aches and pains when we're carrying extra weight. And there are all kinds of other issues that go along with being overweight, including emotional issues and stressors. So the purpose of this challenge is for me and everyone who decides to join me on this expedition is to feel better physically and mentally, make the clothes fit better, raise some awareness about some things that you may or may not have been aware of before in regard to weight management, and also reduce and eliminate pain. So what we're doing here is a 4 by 4 by 4 by 4, and the last 4 is in brackets because that one is optional. You don't have to do that part if you don't want to, but it is optional. So it's 4 weeks, and the goal is to lose 4% body weight. If you decide to join us and register for this, what you will be participating in is 4 weekly webinars. You'll have access to a private Facebook group for support, asking questions, offering support to others, sharing your wins and your challenges, that kind of stuff. And the optional part is adding four Sunrider products, and I will tell you a little bit about that as we move on. But before we get started, if you do decide that this is something that is going to work for you, or that you would like to try, I would like you to do a little bit of prep work between now and next Wednesday, and those things involve getting yourself measured and weighing, and getting a before and after. We're going to do a before photo and an after photo, and a lot of people really hate those, and I should have told you early on a little bit of my history. I used to run a fitness club, and this was one of the things that was part of our protocol, is taking before and after photos. And people generally don't want to take photos of themselves when they're not feeling at their best. But what often happens is when they do have success, they want that photo. They want the proof. They want to be able to show people what they've accomplished. And so that before photo is very important. You don't have to, but I would suggest you start doing a little bit of a food journal, and I will show you some options later on in the presentation here. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time on that here. And between now and next Wednesday, I'd also like you to decide on what type of movement. Getting the body moving is really important in this program, and what type of exercise and equipment and clothing, that kind of stuff that you're going to need, so that we want all of this stuff in place next Wednesday when we get started, okay? What's expected of you? As I said, we want you to do those things, the weighing, the measuring, that kind of stuff. If you need assistance with that, please call me. Even if you're at a distance, what I will do is I'll do a little video demonstrating how to do those measurements, and I can help you that way. If you do happen to live near me and would like me to do that with you, by all means, just give me a call and we can get that happening. So I was doing quick changes before I put this up here. I said I've got 3 aspects of healthy weight loss, and then I added another one at the end. It should have been 4, obviously. So exercise is a priority, diet is next, and stress is a huge factor. And I know this from my own experience of running the fitness club. I would run into clients over and over again, and they would tell me, I'm doing all the right things. I'm doing a good diet. I'm eating well. I'm doing all of that. I'm exercising regularly. Nothing is happening. It's not working. And my question to them would be, what is your stress level? And invariably, they would say, my stress level is through the roof. And so stress is a huge factor. Now, we're not going to do a whole lot of work on that in this 1 month program, but we can talk about it, and we can give you some suggestions on how to deal with stress issues. The other factor that can play into weight management is pre-existing health conditions, and we'll talk about that in the sessions as we go on. Now, a lot of people ask me, what is the best exercise for me? And as you can see, I've got a few little examples here, some walking or running or swimming or yoga, tennis, looks like dancing to me in the center, bicycling, and there's ball sports, weightlifting, golfing, that kind of stuff. And with the exception of the yoga, I think any of those are excellent. And if you happen to be a more sedentary person, I would encourage you to try something that is not too strenuous to start off with. With regard to yoga, it is fabulous. It is a fabulous form of exercise to strengthen your body, to create more flexibility and balance, and even mental focus and body-mind connection, that kind of stuff. So if you are already a yoga person, I would say please continue, don't discontinue. But if you're using your yoga or thinking that yoga is going to help you with weight management, I would say probably not, because you're not getting your heart rate up high enough to start burning those calories. So the best exercise, in my personal opinion, is the one that you will actually do. So there's lots of choices that you can choose. I would suggest for the sedentary people, just start walking, just start moving. And also for people with injuries, or if you are not used to moving, aquasize is a good starting point. I will be honest with you, in my experience through the years of doing all this kind of work, I have not seen a whole lot of people get a lot of weight loss success with aquasize. It's great for their heart, and but for some reason it doesn't do quite enough to get the weight coming off. Now, I'm sure there are exceptions to that. I just have not seen a lot of success. But in terms of getting your body moving, aquasize can be a good starting point. You may not be familiar with this little thing that I'm circling down here at the bottom of the page, and it's just called the Simply Fit board. It's a relatively new thing. I was introduced to it because of my injuries. I needed to do something that was low impact or no impact, and this was the thing. And it really got my whole body moving, and it got my balance better, and you can get your heart rate up. So it's a fun thing, and you can find out that it comes with workouts when you buy the board, but you can also find workouts online. I've just got Zumba down here. Anything that you like is really what we're going for here. You notice I've got curves up in the corner here. I used to run a fitness club that was very similar format to curves, and the truth is that particular workout done properly is amazing. Most people don't do it properly. And if you do it at the upper level of the strength training and get your heart rate up there and then bring your heart rate down, you do the interval training, that workout can burn anywhere from 4,000 to 8,000 calories, I believe it is, in a half-hour workout. It is phenomenal. Now, this item in the middle is something called Sunrider's Fitness Brigade. And it is an excellent program, and it does the very similar effect as you have in the curves or the hydraulic interval training, without having to have the machines. You can do it in your home, and it also has a food journal and fitness journal, that kind of stuff. And I don't get any commission on promoting any of these, including the Sunrider one. So if whatever one seems to appeal to you is probably the one you should go with. But I will give you a little bit more information about this one because it's a great one. Get in the best shape of your life with the Fitness Brigade system. It's developed and overseen by Ruben K. Chen, MD, a board-certified medical doctor specializing in sports training and medicine and rehabilitation, physical therapy, and our 90-day fitness nutrition program comes with everything you need to burn fat, build muscle, and transform your entire body. And it has come down in price just recently. It's now $95 plus tax. So what I am also going to offer people, and these are all options for you. For people who live near me, I'm going to do 2 days a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8:30 in the morning. You can come and meet me in front of my house because I live in front of a lovely park. And we're going to go for a walk or a run that will be either 20 minutes or 40 to 45 minutes, depending on what you want to do. And after that walk is over, we're going to have a smoothie break and chat group here at my home. Now, there is a cost to that because you're going to be getting some food. So the cost for the duration of the program is $49. And if you aren't sure if you can make all of the Tuesdays and Thursdays, you can just pay $8 per time that you are able to come. Now, so the food factor. What should I be eating? So if you decide to do this, I would suggest that you get a food tracking, either an app on your phone, or you can download food journals, free ones online that are very effective. The Fitness Brigade also has a food journal in there. So just to sort of get in the habit of paying attention and noticing what it is you eat, because most of us are mindless eaters. We don't pay attention. We know that we're doing it, but somehow it just doesn't register. So the food journal starts to make you conscious, a little more conscious of what you're putting in your mouth. So what should I be eating while we're doing this program? I would suggest that you eat live, unprocessed, and colorful food. The brighter and more colorful your diet is, the more vitamins, minerals, enzymes, all of that kind of stuff, the good stuff you're getting. Lots of variety. We want the foods to be nutrient dense, so that means unprocessed foods and ideally not overcooked. You want to keep the nutrients in there as much as possible. Wherever possible, if you can do organic, that would be great. And if you are a busy person like me, or you're lazy, also like me, you can add some of the Sunrider foods to make this process a little bit easier, and you'll get amazing nutrient-dense foods in a very convenient way. So that is another option. So when do we start? First things first, if you think this is something for you, you can register with me at my number, 306-533-7544, or send me an email to ils@myaccess.ca. Between now and next Wednesday, decide on what exercise program you think is good for you and get whatever you need to do that in place. If it's a pair of new shoes, or if it's the Simply Fit board, or whatever it is that you decide is going to work for you, get that in place. Purchase, borrow equipment, borrow equipment and support tools, whatever it is. You don't necessarily have to purchase everything. If other people have some of these things, by all means, just borrow them. Another good tool that I'm finding for me is I've got a Gear Fit 2. A lot of people like their Fitbits. One of my colleagues uses something called YOO tracker, and she picked hers up at in Canada. That store is called The Source. It would be an electronics store where you pick up computer and phone and that kind of stuff. So that little U thing is less expensive. I think she mentioned it was only $25, something like that, in Canada. So it's going to be even less in American dollars for those of you outside of Canada. So also start planning, start looking, and if you need some help with this in terms of planning your meals, do send me an email or phone call, and I can help you get that set up. All right. So that is basically the information for everybody who, in general. Now, for those of you who want or need the Sunrider support, or you want to really get results quickly, this is something that I would suggest. For those of you who aren't interested in this part of it, that's basically the presentation. And feel free to, you can tune out now and give me a call or contact me at your convenience, and we can get you set up. But for those of you who would like to know more about the Sunrider Foods suggested for a weight loss program, this is what we're doing right now with the Slim Down program. In Canada, we don't have all of the products that they have that Sunrider has in the USA. So in Canada, I'm suggesting that people try New Plus and the Sun Bars, Fortune Delight, and Vitadophilus. Now, New Plus is, in my personal opinion, the best food on the planet. It's got more than 20 different foods in it, highly concentrated, organically grown, a huge variety of foods, easy to digest and easy. You throw it in your briefcase, in your purse, whatever. It travels with you wherever you want to go. Actually, all of these foods are pretty portable. The Sun Bar can be, if you have two of them together, they can be classified as a meal replacement. They are also a fiber bar, and they also have a probiotic factor. Fortune Delight is our fat-flushing beverage, and it's delicious and energizing and full of enzymes and chlorophyll and electrolytes. It's a wonderful beverage. And I can't remember the Vitadophilus. That's our probiotic to put the good bacteria back into the gut. Most of us are not as healthy as we should be in our gut motility and all that kind of stuff. So now in the USA, the Slim Down Challenge is being run with the suggestion of using Protein Plus, which is a new product, and the Sun Trim Shake, which is specifically to help reduce your appetite, and it is a meal replacement. Dr. Chen tells us if you put the Protein Plus and the Sun Trim Shake together, you won't need to eat for hours and hours. Personally, I've tried the Protein Plus, and my body can't do the recommendation. It actually puts me to sleep for a while, so I have to do less. And you're going to have to decide what's right for you. Fortune Delight is the same in both programs, and VitaTaste is an amazing product that helps to the sugars in foods are not absorbed in the body. They just kind of slide through. I don't know how else to put it. And the VitaTaste can help with food cravings, that kind of thing. And so that is the Slim Down Challenge product suggestion in the USA. Now you'll notice this little item in the middle called Smart Gummy, and it happens to have the same coloring as the Sunfit Protein Plus. I just happened to notice that when I was doing this today. Now, the Smart Gummies are relatively new, and they're full of B vitamins, and they're also very high in fiber, and they've got lots of A, E, and D vitamins in them as well. But it's the fiber effect that is really exciting a lot of people. Our Canadian marketing manager, when he first came to us, he was still snacking on sweets a lot. And so he substituted the Smart Gummies for the sweets that he was eating every day. And in 2 weeks, he lost 7 pounds. So I suspect it's got to do with him starting to have better bowel habits and all that kind of stuff. But the fact that it's got those great nutrients in it is, we should all be eating that, no matter whether we want to lose weight or not. So I just put that in there because it's just such a great new product. We have lots. We've got over 400 products, and it can overwhelm people, so that's not my intention here. But what I do want to do is to give you an idea of the variety of things that people are able to access, because we're all different. We all have different issues going on. So just as an example, the Teifu Meta Shaper supports fitness and weight management, contains highly concentrated resveratrol, green tea extracts, and other antioxidants, no added hormones, laxatives, or stimulants. It's great for jump-starting your weight loss plans or maintaining your weight. Supports energy, longevity, and the body's natural cleansing processes. Promotes metabolic efficiency and decreased caloric intake. And it is loaded with powerful antioxidants. So who wouldn't want that? The Suntrim Plus, a fast-acting formula that works the first time you take it. And one of my gals here in Canada, she loves it. She lost, I think, 5 or 6 pounds the first time that she used, and I don't know on what time frame that was, but she was extremely pleased with it. In just 30 to 45 minutes after taking the 3 caps, you'll feel fuller so you don't overeat. It retains your normal appetite while encouraging healthy eating habits. Naturally boosts metabolism without negative side effects, which is often what happens when you purchase diet products. It induces a feeling of satiety while curbing food cravings. Quality ingredients include cocoa bean, green coffee bean, pilounum, and I think there's a spelling error there, green tea, and Garcinia mangosteen. The Meta Booster. Now, we've had this product for quite some time, and it is a powerful, powerful product. I'll just read it here because it says it better than I can. Powerful antioxidant formula designed to boost metabolism and energy to support fitness goals and immune system health. Ideal for active people and workout enthusiasts. Again, energy levels for intense activity, speeds up post-workout recovery time. So this is something that a lot of athletes are going to find to be of interest. It enhances the metabolism at the cellular level. Great support for active lifestyle and powerful antioxidants for to fight the free radicals. So who wouldn't want all of that stuff? And lastly, I put this in here because I'm aging and coming into having all these hormone things going on, and have many friends and colleagues. As we age, we're all running into these same things. We're all starting to accumulate that extra little baggage around the middle. And that is very often a hormone balance issue. And Dr. Chen, being the kind of guy he is, and he's also aging as well, has come up with these amazing formulas to help us balance our hormones. So Bella is for the ladies, and Beauty Pearl can be for everybody of all ages. Bella is more for the mature ladies, and the men's formula and the Viros are for the gentlemen. And the ladies can use actually all of these products. So there you have that. So as you can see, there's something in here to address practically every aspect of weight management that you can think of. So that's it for me. Now I will open it up. If there's Monty, you're here. Do you have any questions about anything? Or you're on mute maybe. Okay. So what I'm going to do is finish off by saying, if you find any of this interesting or would like to get started in one fashion or another, just contact me at 306-533-7544, or my email address, ils@myaccess.ca. Now, if you were invited to this presentation by someone else, please contact them and they'll be happy to help you with getting a hold of any of these products and get you started. But if you are coming to this through me, you can become, if you want to do the Sunrider portion of the program, you can become a retail customer or a preferred customer, or if you want to maybe get your products for free, or maybe can see that you could make a little extra cash with this, you could become an IBO. So there's all kinds of choices there. So you can go to my IBO website and just click on the sign up here button that's right below my picture. And that website is https://ibo.sunrider.com/site/Ann_humble. So I hope that you found this interesting, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me, and I look forward to hearing from you and having some fun with this. So bye for now, everybody.